In fact, a lot of people have quite a lot of good and great ideas. If only they would execute 1/10 out of those ideas, they will be great people today. Good morning, you're welcome to Daily Dose. I bring you word from the Lord, Proverbs 12 and verse 27. It says, if you are lazy, you will never get what you are after. But if you work hard, you will get a fortune. And God has been speaking to us consistently on this subject of laziness. Quite a number of people need to start up. In fact, a lot of people have quite a lot of good and great ideas. If only they would execute 1/10 out of those ideas, they will be great people today. The world is not for speakers or for talkers. The world is for doers. In fact, you see Apostle James actually started to encourage us. He says that be ye not be hearers of the word, but be doers of the word. When you become doer, you have an opportunity to repeat those things. One of the biggest conversations you would ever meet in an interview is that they will ask you, are you part of a team, or were you significant to executing anything? You will know doers by the way they speak. They will tell you the intricacies in a particular project that you should not have known. When somebody encounters an obstacle in executing a project, you will know if this person was part of a team or a significant aspect of that team. And so when it says if you are lazy, laziness is not just even about getting up to do. Laziness is about getting the right information and having the zeal to execute certain things God has placed into your hands. And so we are in that dimension, in that season, that every single one of us must stand up and begin to execute. Stop talking about it. The year has gone. This is June now. The middle of the year 2025, and if we ask certain people what are the things that you have achieved that you intended to achieve, it's going to be another 6 months very fast again. And this is a wake-up call for people who have in some way have been mouthing certain things that they intended to do, but they haven't done them. This is your cue. This is your jolt. This is your word. This is the time for you to get up and do those things. It says that, but if you work hard, you will get a fortune. And that fortune might not necessarily be significant to you, but you can present receipts and evidence of those things that you have executed. We would always prioritize doers over people who talk alone. And nobody ever gets on in the arena of life or in the marketplace without having to do the things that God has placed in their hands to do. And this is the time for everyone to get up. Even if you're doing very well, go back and reevaluate the things that you have done and ask yourself, can I do better? My mentor would always say, I never leave money on the table. And what that means is that even when you are doing very hard work, you go back to those places again and ask yourself, have I done all the best that needs to be done in this place? This is the same principle of Jesus Christ. Jesus said, anyone who bears fruit, we will prune. Any tree that does not bear fruit, we will purge. You will see that there is that principle of productivity yet again in Jesus Christ. I hope that these same spirits will be right on the inside of you as you begin to execute those things God has placed in your hands and in your care. Until tomorrow, I bring you another word from the Lord. Please keep liking, keep sharing, subscribe, and encourage more people to join on this platform. God bless you.